Good morning, welcome back, or maybe it's afternoon for you. Welcome if you're new. This will be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I also recommend that you check out your other personal planets if they are calling you, and or any prominent signs that you may have in your chart or that may be going on in the current energies. All right, connecting with my guides, angels, and ancestors to bring about the clearest message for the highest timeline. Tell me about my Scorpio energies. What messages do you have? Excuse me. For my Scorpios, we got the Vulture and the Elk. So I feel like this is a message about well, the Vulture is the purifier, right? He gets rid of all of that shit that's no longer relevant, no longer necessary, no longer benefiting you. And I feel like the Elk is providing stability. It's like, you know, it's time to really get on your feet. It's time to do the damn thing, right? Elk is that father energy. It's consistent. It's supportive, grounded, resilient. So it's like whatever it is that you're clearing out right now, it is bringing about this newfound sense of stability, of resilience. Like you're bouncing back from whatever this is. One thing that I always love to do when the Vulture comes out is I will like choose a space in my home or like in my office or someplace around me, and I'll clear out an area. Like I'll, you know, pick an area and I'll just clear it out. And as I'm clearing out that space, I always make that intention that I'm clearing out the old, getting rid of the old negative energies and making space for new positive growth to come in. So that I just like doing little things that metaphorically resemble that which I'm trying to create on a bigger level. Yeah, the frog wanted to come out. This is an energy of purification, detoxification as well. We've got the hyena. Let's look at, this could go in a couple different ways. Let's look at what these energies just are flying out here. Let's look at what we're clearing out, as I feel like this hyena represents this Vulture here, in the sense that you're letting go of something. Now the hyena can be like you know, humorous, funny, but it can also be sarcastic, and there's a bit of like, oh, I just feel like there's an uneasy vibe with the hyena. Like he's a little trickster, you know what I mean? He's he can be petty, right? He can be a little drunk with it, right? There's an energy here of like, yeah, that's what it is. You're letting go of some kind of habit or something that just was, and the raccoon tried to make an entrance earlier and I shoved him back in. Oh, matter of fact, he's right there. We'll pull him out. There's an energy here of taking off a mask. It's and with the earthworm and the bear, it's like you've been covering something up maybe for a long time, and now it's like this rebirth. It's waking from a spiritual slumber, right? This is an awakening here. It's coming to light. It's coming out from this this slumber. It's you may be feeling like you need to show your true self right now. Like you need to really just like be your authentic self. You may want to share something, like, your innate could be telling you like you might have something to share, because there's also a very artsy vibe here, or an opportunity for artistic value of some sort, or creative, like there's some kind of inner vision that wants to come out. I'm hearing come out and play. And with the hyena, oh, that was creepy. Yeah, there's like something being revealed here. Interesting. Yeah, you could be recognizing aspects of self that maybe were like a facade, or this could be, you could be recognizing this in someone else as well. But I really feel like this is your energy in the sense that like you are coming to light. Like, you know, you've been sleeping on something for a while, and now it's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to let go of this shit that's just no longer serving me. You could find new ways of being that do support your inner elk, right? Create some new healthy habits to replace whatever this is that you're letting go of. Yeah, this is definitely something coming to light. There's illusions that are unfolding here. Am I taking these? No. Yeah. Okay. There's some toxicity that's coming to light here that's being released, and you're making space for something that you're really gonna love. And I think you can feel that on an inner level. There's something manifesting, or something that you're wanting to manifest, but you know you have to release something in order for this to come into being. This could be for some, like some kind of addiction or habit, or attachment. This could also just be something from the shadow self that's coming up, making itself known. Something that was restricting you. And yeah, I think it's gonna be easier now to release this. Like if this is something that you have been trying to release for a while, or just like feeling guided to release for a while, I feel like now you're gonna have an easier time. You may have backstepped, and you know, like this could have been something that you did let go of, and then it kind of like resurfaced. But I do feel like, you know, with this vulture here, and with the earthworm and bear, it's like it's being revealed. Like you're really recognizing what this pattern is, and I feel like you could even be diving deeper into it to like uncover the root of it. Yeah. And this is all being divinely guided. Like you probably have asked for some help, and now this help is coming in. Continue to follow your intuition. Continue to reprogram your subconscious. If you need help with that, I am taking a couple new clients right now for my hypnotherapy practice. I would love to help you step into self-mastery. Just shoot me a message. I want to look at this Ace of Cups. What are we at? Okay. Tell me about this. I feel like I'm going to grab a different deck. Grab the After Tarot. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. What is this new beginning? Some of you, this could be a relationship or something that you're going to love. This could be a creative project that's coming in. A higher sense of like intuition. Some of you could be a baby or marriage. There's something coming in Some of you guys could be tapping into your inner child. Yes. Somebody could be having, like, could have like a toxic relationship that they're leaving behind. And I feel like for somebody, this is like an abusive relationship. And it's a pattern from your DNA is what I'm hearing. It's a pattern that you're meant to break this cycle. Somebody could be moving. I don't feel like this is for everybody, but somebody definitely could be moving out of a toxic situation, maybe with family or friends. I do feel like somebody will be helping you. And for others, it's like you're leaving behind this old way of being, this old, whatever this is that you've decided to leave in the past. It could be as a result of like doing some inner child healing, or it could be leading up to inner child healing. I do feel like there's a strong sense of ancestral healing for all of you guys. So like this is literally taking off your mask. Like you could realize that, you know, you weren't being your true self. Like you could have been like drinking or doing some kind of dope that made you a different person, and then, you know, you could have put down some of that and then realized that there was this relationship that just wasn't, you know, good for you anymore. Not, I don't know that it ever really was, but, and so it's now it's taking this time, taking this period to recover, to recuperate. You could have taken on a new like meditation practice, or like some kind of yoga or qigong, or just any kind of practice that brings you into your inner being, connects you with your spirit, with your soul, with God, your angels. I do feel like this period is going to be really essential for your growth, and that this move is going to be something that in the future you're definitely going to celebrate. This is a victory, and it may not feel like it right now. For some of you who are in this relationship, this was their energy. This raccoon hyena, this trickster kind of. Yeah, I do feel like there was some kind of substance involved that made you not really see very clearly, or maybe like, you know, there's this sense of like, you know, when we're partying, it's all good and shits and giggles, and then, you know, or when you're partying, you saw the true self of someone. But there's definitely a facade here, and an uncovering, a revealing of just some toxic shit that just is no longer relevant. It's destructive behavior, and you're realizing that. And there's a realization here that like continuing in this kind of behavior or with this type of relationship is it's a lesson, right? It's a pattern. And it's time to make a new choice. There's an awakening that's taken place. I do feel like it's divinely guided. This will wake you up to your gifts. This will activate your psychic centers, your creativity, your emotional blockages will start being released just from making this one decision and following through. Yeah, you're seeing clearly now. The Queen of Swords. You've gained some clarity, and you're realizing this spiritual lesson. You're realizing that you are in communion with God. God is within, and that you're really being guided to make this move, to take this shift, to let go of whatever this is. I'm gonna get a Beyond Lemuria card. Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna get a Sacred Rebels card. I feel like this deck is calling you guys. Thank you guys for liking and sharing, commenting. I love hearing from you guys. And make sure that if you like this reading, you are subscribed, hit the notification bells, all the things, all the things. All right, let's get a message from Spirit. Oh, you know what? After this, I'm going to get a Heal Yourself card as well. I forgot I was going to use those. All right, message for Scorpio. Thank you. We got relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. 26, breaking down to an 8, the infinite, the all. There's a deeper sense of connection here. This is an activation. You may want to picture, imagine, or pretend that you are sitting in this vortex of light. And this is something that I do every day. And I always set the intention that it's strengthening my intuition. And it says, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You're being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of the level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered to the greater heart of the universe, so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You're now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. That's a reality not only of potential, but of manifestation of the big, great, cosmic yes. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you're crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, and second guessing, and the belief that you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. Oof. How will you be safe in the wild, electrical pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep-inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long, and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it's also wise. It's a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it's also the natural process of evolution where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle in right timing. You are part of, not a part of, that process. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you're in the hold of darkness, you'll feel pushed to turn away, right? To imagine that it's all too much. and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough, right? That you're being too flighty or flaky, or that you're not living in this real world. That is fear talking, not the truth. If the sacred rebel is not awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing. She knows life and death. She knows the creative process. She just knows, and can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. Does this mean that we become passive and just flow along like a limp leaf detached from the tree and blown around randomly by our breeze? No, being free from the dark hold empowers us to up our cause. This means to be free to act and affirm the intuitive feelings that we have by following up on them. Yeah, okay, so it says this painting, I can't understand what I'm saying. This is painting like someone who has lost their mind. This is painting like someone who's lost their mind, completely free from the heart. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I mean, I get it, but it's kind of worded funny. It means writing even though you have no conscious idea of what you're writing, even as the words are streaming forth upon the page before your rather curious eyes. And it means speaking about your work, never hiding it away. Allow it to breathe the fresh air and be held in the gaze of another, detached from the darkness that would say that it's not enough or must be the best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. Instead, just let it be what it is. It might fly, it might endure, it might not. So basically, it's just you're being asked to go within and just imagine diving deep off the edge of what you've known, right? There's so much calling you right now, Scorpio. It's time to leap. Okay, it's time to take this leap and know that you are protected, you are being divinely guided, and you are stepping into a better chapter of your life. It is something that is worth celebrating, and this is a huge spiritual lesson. You're being called to take initiative and to trust in the divine right now. You're being asked to trust in the universe and let go of whatever this is. It's been holding you back for long enough, Scorpio. It's been restricting you for long enough. Okay, it's time to let go of whatever this destructive shit is or was, and discover your life purpose. This is what you were meant to do. It's your time to step up, let go of the self-sabotage, let go of whatever that is that you're being guided to let go. It's time to be awakened, Scorpio. It's gonna be a crazy yet amazing journey. I'm super excited for you guys. Thank you again for liking, sharing, all the things that help us creators. It definitely helps, and I really appreciate it. Until next time, love you guys. I don't want to stop.